Hey bakers, today on Cakes by MK we are making the most incredibly delicious banana crumble muffins. You guys are going to absolutely love these. So you want to start off by lining a muffin or cupcake tray with muffin or cupcake liners. Honestly, I just use the same thing for both. And preheat your oven to 170 degrees Celsius with the fan on. Once that's done, we're going to make our crumble. So in a bowl, add in some soft brown sugar, all-purpose flour, and ground cinnamon, and then mix that together until well combined. Once that's done, add in your melted butter and then mix it all together. You can also do this with your hands. I find it a little easier to mix everything that way. So your crumble shouldn't be too powdery or too wet. If it's too powdery, add in some more melted butter, and if it's too wet, then add in a little more flour. This is the texture that you're going for. Okay, so now that your crumble is done, set it aside, and now it's time to work on our batter. So start off by combining your dry ingredients together, so your all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, and ground cinnamon, and mix that until it's well combined. Set that aside, and in another bowl you want to add in your bananas. Now it's really important that your bananas are ripe. The riper, the better, otherwise they're not going to be sweet enough, and that's going to affect the taste and texture of your muffin. So you want to look for those little brown dots on your bananas, and if you've got those, then you should be good to go. So once all your bananas are peeled, you want to go ahead and mash them up with a potato masher, or a fork should work fine too. It might just take a little longer. So once it's nicely mashed, go ahead and add in your soft brown sugar, crack in your egg, followed by your vegetable oil, yogurt, vanilla, and melted butter. And then you just want to whisk that all together until it's well combined. Now all that's left to do is add your pre-mixed dry ingredients to your wet mixture, and then using a spatula you want to gently fold the wet and dry ingredients together until they're just combined. You don't want to overmix it, so just mix it until the flour disappears. Okay, so this is what your batter should look like. Now, it may look a little runnier if you're using frozen or super ripe bananas, and if that's the case, it's totally fine. Don't even worry about it. So all you want to do now is distribute the batter evenly into the liners. They should be filled about half the way up. You don't want to fill them too much, otherwise they're going to overflow. And then once that's done, go ahead and generously sprinkle your crumble topping on top of the batter. This crumble is the star of the show, so make sure you use it all up. It adds the most incredible crunchy top to the muffin. Now, if you do give these muffins a go and enjoyed them, then I would really appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up and leave a review on my blog, which I'll post a link to below. It really just helps out my channel. Okay, now once that's done, these are going to go into the oven for 22 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. Now you can finish off by dusting them with a little icing sugar purely for aesthetic purposes, but yeah, that's basically it. They're all done.
So good.
I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.